Okay. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning and good afternoon and excuse me, Happy New Year to everyone around. So we are going to continue with the whoops, where's that? There we go. Gotta put ourselves in position here. So we're going to continue with the world event. We are currently on day 2 of it. We are also going to do some pit and some journey. So yeah, let's start it off. Oop. Oh, there we go. All right. So let me just make sure everything's good. Okay. Close enough. All right. So we're going to head over to the roadmap, take a look and see where we are at. Okay, gonna skip the ads once again. Okay, so we are on the quest right now to open legendary chests in event shop 4 times. We have about 4,400 runes, so we're a little short of opening this last chest. Let me see how many gems we'll need to open this up. Whoop, all right, gotta hit the go there. Excuse me. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick or anything. Woke up with this kind of like slight irritation. Probably worse, probably better than yesterday actually. Got some sleep and should be okay. All right, so let's see how much the difference is. It will be 195. We currently have in terms of gems. Oops. Okay, so we have 124, so that'll bring us to roughly, what's that, 1,000? Hey, Felix. And good good evening now, right? Hey. Happy New Year. Right, so if it's not that much, let's see how many scrolls we have for the demigods. I know that in the Discord, the devs have acknowledged that rewards have not been coming out for finishing the chapters. So in this case, everybody should be a little behind in terms of their cards and their scrolls. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I went to sleep last night, roughly around like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and then I woke up at 7 this morning, and then was very tired, and then I woke up again. So it looks like we are going to be a little behind. We do need some more gems. Seeing if we can actually buy stuff off of the shop in terms of just getting some extra gems and helping us out a little bit here. All right, so that actually be too little. And let me check the deals. Probably we're going to have to wait this off and get some more. I'm going to have to grind some runes in the meantime. No, that's not going to work. All right, well, I guess the other thing I can use some of the journey attempts for the other bosses, and then probably just grind out some other attempts from Brawl. So let's go ahead over to the bosses. Okay, we did use one just because we wanted to get some more. Okay, let's do some, I'm just gonna finish up these bosses and see how much we have. Probably can just do the math here too. So we're at 48, 44. Let's put it at 45. Let's put it at 46. Okay, so we're still gonna be a little off. That being the case, probably then you're gonna have to do some Brawl in order to get the other attempts. Or other attempts and other runes that we can still get. Alright, so we'd be off by, what's that, 325? Yeah, that's gonna take too long. All right, let's actually do pit instead. So we are currently gonna head over to pit. We have everything ready. We have our warlord, and we have our pet ready. We don't have our pet ready. What's going on? Oh man, what a great start to 2022. Okay, heading over to the squad. I'm gonna get the pet ready, so we can do some of these bosses. Okay, this is probably going to be a pretty short video if the bosses don't pan out for either pit or journey. So heading over to Dungeon Trials, doing the pit. Okay, so currently we are in Misty Overwatch. We have 2 attempts. Let's take a look at Misty's skills. Okay, so whenever an ally dies, it will give an extra attack to another random ally. Ally is the enemy, not us. On the 4th turn, we'll give evasion to those allies, except the flying heroes. And then on the 6th turn, we'll deal damage to our heroes for every ranged enemy. So that means that excuse me, we'll need to destroy the other heroes to make sure that they don't get extra attack. And we want to destroy all of them, as many as we can, before the 4th turn so that they don't get evasion. And then on top of that, we want to make sure that we don't have too many, excuse me, too many ranged heroes on our side, because we'll take damage on the 6th turn. Okay, so yeah, so let's get it started. Okay, I'm gonna start with our damage pentagrams. Oh man, this is rough. Okay. So our damage pentagrams, and we see right now we have double coverage over here on lane C. We have other pentagrams on other lanes, so that's good. We do have our buildings kind of blocking our way. And we are going to, as mentioned, we are going to go all out, especially on these other bosses. Misty Overwatch is also pretty tough, just because of the extra attack and then that damage skill at the end. So I'm going to start with the Misora over here on lane B. Attack, get a copy of itself, and then be able to attack. Each one of these heroes is also getting a health boost from the Gleedy pet, as you see here, when they come into play. And then we can get some health back off of a melee kill. Oops. Oh man, gotta eat breakfast. Okay, we're going to try and hold down the field using only melee heroes if we can, so that way we don't take that extra damage on the 6th turn. Okay, so we have the Dead Lord over here transformed on one of our Misora copies into a zombie, and then we'll also get an attack boost at the end for every ally zombie you see here. It is on a damage pentagram, so that is okay. Gonna actually... Oh, that's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna summon this building over here on C2. So that way, once it runs over the zombie, they will run into the building. This building will reflect damage, and then also will give an attack boost whenever we heal, and whenever one of our allies, dies, we'll also heal them. So that'll help us out on the Misora copies, and then will also help us in terms of extra damage. So you can, as you can see, every time we destroy a zombie, it does count for that skill. So this hero now does have an extra attack. It will run over the zombie Misora, and then we'll deal damage over to this building here. So next turn, actually, assuming these other Misoras are still alive, we'll actually have all of them to help us block. Okay, we have the Shamuna over here. This one will create the shard that will help them stop damage. And then also the shard wall, it dies at the beginning of the next turn, so that's good. Let's see, combat, could do for that. Get extra copies over here. Okay, I'm gonna summon the Frost over here on A1 to get rid of the zombie. It will trigger that extra attack, which is annoying. But at the same time, we do need to get rid of the other heroes before they get extra attack. So we now have more Misora copies. This one will be destroyed now because of the counterattack on the Shamuna. Okay, it is poisoned now, so that's good. We summon the Frost because it can freeze another hero, or freeze another enemy whenever we summon an older ally. So once we get rid of enough heroes, we can actually control which heroes it does freeze. And again, we do want to make sure that we get rid of the other heroes, especially now since they will get evasion next turn. Gonna hold off on these shark summons until we have a clearer board. Our Misoras are in the way in terms of our summons, and also they are better heroes right now than what the sharks can do.
Whoa!
Oh. Oof. Hey Sasha, welcome. Alright, so we have the Kellhorn over here. This one will give bleeding whenever it attacks, and we'll also get a health boost whenever bleeding heroes dies. This will count on, well, let's see, it'll count on that Misora, count on this Misora as well. Oh, okay, you know what, we can actually summon this range hero. This will be good. Even though we will take damage, this one will heal another one of our heroes once they die, and so that'll actually account for the bleeding heroes here. Combat will destroy that, combat will destroy that. Let's summon actually our ranged hero over here to give us some protection. Although it is on a damage pentagram, we do want to trigger off the damage, so let's see. Combat here, off on the bleed, potentially over here, potentially over here. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna actually summon this ranged hero on C1 over here. Okay, so you can see the health boost happening. This Kelhorn did freeze. You do see the bleeding happening again. That's fine. Just want to really get rid of it first. Okay, and then we have the counterattack once again, and this Shamuna should now have 2 extra attacks. Alright, great. So, next turn, because this hero does have evasion, we are going to be summoning this Griffius to help us block. It does have flying, so I'll at least stop this hero. And we're also going to make sure that we do have our Masura copy still around, although each one of them should have bleeding still, because they do copy whatever stat is on itself. Oops, sorry. Our Frost is also giving us extra health at the end of the turn. Actually, the beginning of the turn. Right? Oh, no, start of the turn. Okay, great. Okay, so as mentioned, we are going to block the Shamuna, so let's do that. We have the Zorma here that's going to give an extra copy of itself, but it will be destroyed once the other Zorma attacks, or once the Masura attacks here. Okay, so we are getting some health back as well. Okay, we'll take some damage off the bleeding. Okay, we'll break the shield here. Okay, and now we just have to worry about the Shamuna once again. It does have evasion, so we will need to find another way to get rid of it. So probably gonna find a shuffle once we see the next hero come on play. And I remember facing Misty before. Shamuna is typically going to be the worst of the heroes to face. So if you can get rid of her somehow, then you'll pretty much have this. Battle. Okay, so we have the Yori over here, dealt damage to our ranged heroes. Also summons these damage runes once it kills something. Let's see. Our Frost will. Looks like our Frost will be destroyed once the bleeding occurs. See if we can get combo over here. We'll break that, break that. It is on the damage pentagram, so it will be destroyed. And I guess we'll also take damage next turn for our ranged heroes. So let's do a shuffle and see what we can find. Okay, we have the Tinker for some damage. Still not enough, so we'll do a shuffle again. Okay, oh, this one will deal damage to a Chaos hero once it comes in play. I guess, you know, actually this turn we'll just wait and not summon anything. Although, this 170 is going to be really good. Really want to summon an order hero without going through the other damage here. So let's see, comment there. He's always going to be summoning something. You know, I'm just going to wait this one turn. We'll skip the turn. We'll get our Masura copies. We'll still attack, and we'll get rid of the shard, and then we'll take the minimum amount of damage, which in this case, right now, since we lost our Frost, is actually 0. Okay. So now, once again, still just dealing with the Shamuna. We're gonna hold off and wait for this ranged hero to summon to potentially get rid of a shard, or perhaps the Shamuna with the shielding. No, I'm guessing they probably have just all, well, I can't even say all order heroes. Alright, well, there's another Shamuna. That's not what we want to see. Alright, so let's see. Combat over there, combat over there. Get rid of this. Oh, I guess we saved it for this. Kind of in the way, but what are you going to do? So, potentially, we could destroy the shard. Got combat over there. Yeah, it's not going to be too helpful anymore. In this case, we're going to do our ranged summon instead. I'm going to place it behind the Shamuna over here. And summon it over here on B1. This one will give instant kill runes at the end on the open cells. Also has some splash damage, and then will also deal damage when it dies. So you can see we're going to block some of the spots where they can summon. We still have our Masuras still coming out. So we're going to depend upon them to deal the most damage. Kind of a bummer too, especially since our shuffles haven't been getting any type of removal for these Shamunas. Not sure if we use the Deadlord or any other silence heroes yet, but that's really all we can do in terms of summoning here. Okay, we have the Masuras now gone. Unfortunate. All that extra attack. Okay, so let's see. So the Shamuna here has the extra attack. It is protected by the shard, and the only way we can get rid of it now is by silencing it because of how the shard setup happened. So let's see. So we can do that. Shard will die next turn. This will die by the damage pentagram. And actually the instant... Oh, the instant kill wounds can actually stop the what do you call? The shards from coming out. So let's do the shark summon. Get some combat against them. So that way we could open up the spots. Might as well get the attack boost now since this is an open spot. Okay, and then also, let's see, combat there. I'm gonna do one more shuffle and then see what we can find. Okay, so in this case we have the Zorma, but that's not really helpful. So in this case, probably just gonna go, let's see, we have 5 turns to boost that up. You know, we can summon this Zorma over here on C1. The Zorma here will give an attack boost to ranged heroes at the end of the turn. And then we'll also get this extra damage skill on the before attack. So if this shark is destroyed, we will at least have some protection on lane C. So because of how the shards are set up, or actually how the shards work in terms of how they summon, if there is something blocking the cells, such as in this case an instant kill rune or a damage pentagram, they can't summon the shards anymore. So eventually we will have an answer to the Shamunas, but we still need to break their shields and then also destroy them in combat. Okay, so in this case now we have the Kelhorn that gave the bleeding. See where we're at on the... Okay, so the TNT will actually be destroyed in a couple of turns. Could break the shield over here. Still not enough. Gotta deal combat over here. 150, 114. But not quite enough to actually destroy this too. Although this stuff comes into play and does deal damage, so I'll bring it at, let's see. 114 plus 13, that's 127. 127... plus, oh boy, can't do the math here. 127, that's 218. Oh, so we're off by 3. Wow. All right, let's see if we can give a boost. All right, in this case, we can. So we'll give an attack boost. We'll do the Mr. Devil and then destroy the Kelhorn over here. Okay, so combat here, the bleeding, and then we have the damage over here. Okay, so now the shields are both open on the Shamuna, which is good. Probably going to be losing our hero here, but let's see how much damage it deals. Maybe that might be enough to destroy once on the instant. So it's at 87, so that'll actually be enough to destroy this one. Oh, okay, looks like they got rid of the shard with the, what do you call, the Dead Lord again. All the attacks. All right, let's see. Okay, probably don't actually have to, we don't have to worry about this Deadlord anymore. I do want to protect the, actually this will die next turn, what am I thinking? Okay, if that dies next turn, because of the bleeding, going to be dealing damage, so that actually destroy this. Could, you know, I'm going to silence this Shamuna over here, that'll make more sense. And because of this Deadlord's low attack, we're going to leave it open, especially since it is on a damage pentagram as well. Going to summon the... Gonna summon the Groot over here on A2 to silence this altogether. Okay, as you can see, the damage did happen. Okay, and it's kill rune. We still have this Shamuna is actually poisoned, so that's why we were not concerned about this. And we do have a melee hero ready for next turn. Actually 2 turns once this hero is destroyed by the bleeding. So it's unfortunate that we lost the TNT because now we can't put the pressure back on the Shamunas. And there's another Shamuna again. Wow. All right. Okay, well, I guess we have something. We can give mist to a couple of their heroes. We can also break the shard over here. So let's see. I'm going to summon the all over here on B2. Allow us to break the shard and also give mist to 2 of their heroes. They'll still be able to get their shard because that skill happens off of the before attack rather than on the attack. But at least for the time being, if they do attack, they'll be getting the miss. And, well, we can start stacking the damage over here with the Sudden Death. Although we're probably capped now with the amount of damage we can deal to the Warlord. So, kind of a unfortunate stalemate, especially since all these Shimunas are blocking with those shards. This one is silenced, this one's on a damage pentagram, so that's good. And especially the shard is going above rather than below, so we do actually have a chance of destroying this. All that instant. All the damage. Alright, so when the all died, it gave negative attack to these heroes, so at least we can take a little less damage. Let's see. Might as well use this turn to get rid of some bad heroes, so we'll do some sudden deaths. Because they do have a lot of extra damage with the extra attacks. And just gonna place this over here just to block. Yeah! I guess we probably could have went with a larger hero to stop some of the damage. Oh, we had the... It was the same turn where they did the, what do you call it? The damage for every ranged hero. So in this case, yeah, we are going to, let's see, so 32 times 8, so that's 240. Yeah, we're gonna be taking lethal here anyways, so... Oh, surrender and go through. And so we dealt about a third of their health. Not too bad, considering as we ran into 3 Shimunas and we couldn't get rid of a single one. Alright, well, let's try it again. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? That's probably why I'm thinking... Maybe we wait for the instant kill, or not the instant kill rune, but we wait for them to do the, what do you call it, the summons, because of how these buildings and runes are set up. No, you know, we'll just go for combat. Alright, so we'll go our damage pentagrams again. We have double coverage over here on lane B, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, this building will actually help us out. So this building will give mental shield to 2 of our heroes at the end of the turn. Just trying to figure out where we want to place it. Let's see, come over there, there. I'm gonna place it over here on lane D. So that way we get some protection with our buildings. As you can see, the mental shields do happen. It also heals us a little bit. But the idea right now is to protect our heroes and then go for damage to the Warlord. Most likely we're gonna see a Shimuna show up on lane A, worst case scenario. But they can't summon shards, so that's good because of the spike runes here. Okay, so we have the Deadlord again with those zombies. Not bad. Yeah, might as well. Okay, gonna summon the My 10 over here on lane C. When it comes into play, it deals damage based upon the health of one of the heroes. Okay, we did deal some damage to their heroes, so that's good. We'll also get some health back once one of our allies are destroyed. The Deadlord here does have extra attacks because of the zombies that were destroyed. Next turn, probably going to be doing our shark summons if they are open. Otherwise, we will shuffle and look for a hero to attack this because of the... We don't want to lose our building. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That is disgusting. Oh, okay. Well, we have a Deadlord in our inventory, so that's good. We're going to save it for Shimuna. This hero, it will be destroyed by the combat plus the damage pentagram, so just making sure. We're going to do our shark summons. Oh boy. Of course. Alright, so, well, the sharks missed. Let's see. Oh boy, really do need to save our, what do you call it? Our Deadlord for Shimuna over here. Ah, boy. Such bad RNG right now. Could transform it. Over here. Ah, so bad. And we only get 1 zombie off of this too. Come over here, destroy that. How many attacks does this have? It has 3 attacks, so... Don't know if we can take that, not that. Alright, well, this is unfortunate. We will have to use our Deadlord now because of the missed summons with the sharks. We're summoning over here in D2. Get an extra zombie so that way we can also get at least 1 more hero off of my 10. Okay, so as you can see, because we destroyed the Deadlord, this hero now has extra attack. Gotta find another way to wipe out this board. It was also unfortunate that they had the Dead Lord first turn, so that drew away a lot of heroes available for damage. Okay, so that's going to be destroyed. We got combat over there. We can destroy this in combat, so that's good. Let's see. Break the shard. Could go for damage over here. Okay, yeah, this is not bad. Oh, we need enough damage to actually destroy this, though. So that'll put it at 162. Wow, it's off by 1 damage. What is going on? This has been a terrible, terrible day. All right, I'm gonna do a shuffle. Find another range hero that can actually deal more damage. That could work. Yeah, that could really work. Okay, so we're gonna summon the Apep over here. On I'm gonna summon the Apep over on C1. Not quite what we need in terms of damage, but we can give Reborn to one of our heroes. Also has Flight, so we can at least stop the Shimuna being an immediate threat. And then start giving Reborn to our heroes, which in this case, let's see, what did get Reborn? Not the Dead Lord, but we will need that. Not the Shark. Oh boy, is it going to be this zombie? Not the zombie, so I guess that means the My 10. Sweet, okay, great. Whoa! Alright. Alright, well, we have the Keller one over here, giving the bleeding. Okay, so 68, 59. Alright, so let's see. So not enough to destroy the shard. We will be able to block the Shimuna. And our Apep, does it have bleeding? This one does have bleeding. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Well, we do have a death trigger off on the Shaolin over here. But we do need to get rid of both of these heroes, especially since they are going to pick them off by the bleeding skill. So let's do another shuffle, see what we can find. This one steals attack. That's not bad. Starts, okay, so Bloods for each bleeding enemy. Okay. We can still do damage. That's not too bad. Oh, you know what? This goes off of... Oh, this goes off of before attack? That's terrible. Alright. So in that case, yeah, just going to deal as much damage as we can. Although, let's see. Bleeding, so that'll be off there. There. Alright, actually going to summon this flying hero over here on D3. Just block for a little bit of damage. Okay, we also summon it over here on D3, so once this hero dies, we will then have another hero to attack over here. Okay, so they'll get another shard, and actually with the adjacent damage for the Shimuna, our shark will die. Okay, it looks like of course the zombie behind here gets reborn. Okay, so we're kind of in a stalemate right now. Like I said, we are also doing our melee summons, so that way we can block that damage skill, which is going to happen next turn. Okay, we have some more bleeding again. We'll get one more reborn off of the Apep, so got to make this good. Do one more shuffle, and we have all of these are range heroes, so it looks like we are going to be taking damage here. Combat here, combat here. Could do the range hero, destroy this. Could go off the reborn. This will be here. Okay, gonna skip the turn to avoid the damage skill, and then we'll summon our range hero on the turn after. Okay, so we lost our Apep. We had that bleeding skill happen. Okay, got our heroes back. Got some health back off of our allies being destroyed. Had more heroes die. Okay, more heroes die. The My 10 is going to come back and play, although I don't know how much damage it's going to be dealing, and I assume that they're going to just troll us and top off of the health off of this rock here, which will not help us because then we don't have any board clears. We will be summoning this Mina next turn over here on potentially A1 or C1 here. Okay, well, we did some decent damage. Okay, have the reborn happening because of their own Apep. Okay, and looks like we're going to be taking a lot of damage, of course. Alright, well, I'm going to just summon our Mina, go for damage, and then, well, that's pretty much it, because we lost the board. off of the Shimuna blocking us, and then also the Kelhorn. So we'll be able to deal a little bit more damage once their heroes do attack. But again, probably gonna be capped off. Probably deal to like 22. Okay, so a little bit more damage. But yeah, as you can see over here, this battle is pretty difficult. You have the Shimunas with the Shard, they have the Apep with the Reborn in the Flight, the Kelhorn with the Bleeding, and then these other heroes. This one here gives Bleeding, and this one deals extra damage to our range heroes. So, well, I guess that was Pit for now. Like I said, pretty unfortunate. We even have to use our Deadlord, and we used it against another Deadlord, of all things. All right, so, well, let's see. So we have about 2 more days to get through both Misty and the Killing Smile. We're probably going to do those offline, and we'll have a video for that, well, either tomorrow or the day after. Okay, well, I guess now we'll just switch it over to the journey. So yeah, let's do that. How did you guys celebrate New Year's yesterday or today? Did you guys go out? Did you party? Did you stay at home? What are your New Year's activities? Do you play board games? Do you clean? What is New Year's like for you folks? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, currently in this account right now, we're also on the world event, and let's see. So we're on the quest to get an epic to level 10. So we're doing a little different strategy in terms of what we're doing for this account. So we got to spend on epics to get to the next levels. Still going to be saving gems for our squad heroes. And so because of that, we're okay with not finishing the event on this account, especially since we don't need too many of those other heroes. The El Mariachi is good for damage, but again, you do need some decent squad heroes in order to take advantage of both the spikes and the, was it the plus health? The, what is it? So there's Dandy Croc too. Dandy Croc works on a lot of levels, but you need to put, as mentioned, you need to put a lot of levels in order for it to work. The spikes is good, and also the attack steal is good, but it's only one hero as opposed to, I mean, it combos with a lot of other heroes, but we don't have those right now. And then also, so it's Dandy Croc, it is Cactusito, and Spore Loath. Yeah, so Spore Loath is also good. It just needs a lot of levels to work, and we don't have that luxury over here. That damage skill is pretty good in the beginning, but you do need to set up your board in a certain way to take advantage of it. The extra summons could be helpful too. Just need to find a way to combo those, either with, what's a good combo with that? My 10 could be good, so you can get some health back. Could do Bastet, so that if one of those Shroomkins, or I think it's like a Sorrel, whatever it's called now. Yeah, those will combo off, and those will deal damage to the enemies. Not really sure what else. Haven't experimented with it too much. But after this event, probably going to be putting it in, especially since it will have a lot of health and damage at that point. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting for this to load up. Should take about probably another minute or so. I'm surprised, if anything, they haven't improved the loading times for this game. But okay, so yeah, we are now in. Just gonna skip the ad. Oh, one more time. Okay, gonna switch over to our squad that we use for Journey. Okay, so we're using the Geisha, and currently right now our squad looks like this. We are dealing mostly damage with our Grace, and then also the Tesla X over here, which in this case deals 21 for every hero that is destroyed on either side. Could level them up. Let me just see where we're at here. I know that there is a fable now for buildings, but we don't have enough heroes to get it to the next level. So we'll just do it here. All right, heading over to Journey now. Okay, I'm gonna grab the rewards off of the timer. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. No, I muted for each individual account. All right, we did upgrade our rank, so that's good. Get some more gems. Okay, so currently right now we are on 8 of 40. We're on Water Daryl. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at their skills. All right, so whenever one of the allies appears, they'll get Pierce. Allies, them, not us. And then whenever that Pierce happens, it will deal damage to our Warlord. Okay, got it. Okay, let's take a look at the heroes here. So we have Silence, we have plus health, we have another form of Silence, we have Attack Steal and Extra Attack, Attack Steal, Instant Kill Runes, and plus health. All right, great. So it looks like we're gonna have a lot of attacks stolen from us and Silence. Yeah, let's go. Hold the line. Behind are our families. Behind is Rondo, for the king and the savior. Okay, how are we gonna start with this? Okay, yeah, you know, we're gonna start with our Masoras on, start with here on B3. Hopefully get enough copies here. Okay, we will. And we'll also get some extra damage over the Warlord. Next turn, gonna follow up with the Yoster on the back row over here. So that way we can get a health boost and then also start setting up for a board wipe. Okay, well, here is the scrap. This is the one that does the extra attack off of an enemy kill and then also steals attack. I'm going to follow it up once again with the Yoster. We do need to silence this hero because we can't let the extra attack go. And let's see. I'm going to leave that building actually up because we do need a hero to be destroyed for the Grace. So we silence that. We give an attack boost to our Masoras because every time we summon an ally, it'll still be able to attack. And then you see the health boost at the end of the turn for every female that's on the field. So that actually includes these Masora copies here. Okay, next turn, if our Grace is, or if our Yoster is still alive, we'll do a board wipe. And if not, we'll actually summon a Grace to deal damage to heroes. Okay, so we have the My-10. The My-10 deals damage based upon the health of one of our heroes. We'll also give them health whenever an enemy is destroyed. So as mentioned, let's see, so we'll have copy over there. Yeah, actually, so we will follow it up next with the Grace over here on C1. Give an attack boost over here. Should have some copies. Oh boy, will we be able to destroy this rat? Okay, that's good. All right, we do need to destroy the scrap here so that way we don't have an attacker over here threatening our line. Also because their heroes do get Pierce whenever they do come on play. So that's why we do need to get rid of the rat. Alright, so I can see the health boost still happening. Grace is also a female hero. And then we're also trying to set up for the 7 kills, so that way we can deal the damage over to the Warlord. So we're just waiting for a good time to do the board wipe. The My-10 does have some attack, but again, not really too concerned about it. Next turn, probably going to go with the Necro Lich, so that way we can get some more summons on the board. Okay, we have the damage at the beginning of the turn. Still want to hold off on our summons. We have the Tortoise here that will give health back to the Warlord whenever we attack them. So let's see, block, 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 damage over there, pierce over there, combat there. Okay, yeah, so we're actually going to summon the Rodder over here on A1. They will have their pierce as mentioned, but we do need to block this lane and just make sure that we can survive for the next turn. They are getting health back off of each one of our attacks, which is fine. As mentioned, we just need to make sure that we can hold on to our board. So we have the Rodders coming out at the end of the turn, giving an attack boost to each one of these Masuras, and then we will have some extra blockers on the board. Okay, next turn, we'll either be summoning a ranged hero to deal some more damage on lane D, or we can summon the Tesla X to deal damage to the Warlord, and then also deal damage for every Rodder that's at least coming up. And again, we still have our board wipe ready. It's just a matter of when we're going to do that, which in this case will probably be now. We have they have Hoodoo here. Hoodoo summons a totem in front of themselves. That totem will have reflect damage to our Warlord, so we do want to get rid of that. Okay, looks like we do have the 7 extra attacks off of the Grace. Gonna do our summon, the Vampire, and then activate our Destruction. Okay, and then also going to follow it up with the Tesla X. When it comes into play, it deals damage for every hero that's on the field. So in this case, 8 here. Okay, we'll have our attacks going. And, well, here's the 7 extra attacks, so. Okay, so we're a little short. That is okay. With the Tesla X out here, we're dealing damage for every hero that is destroyed on either side of the field. So with about 20 damage, we have them on a 15 hero clock. The 3 Rodders will count, and then potentially any one of these Masora copies will count too. We still have our Grace that can deal damage with the extra attacks, so should be good unless, of course, they have some way to reflect damage or perhaps do damage to our Warlord directly. Alright, so that's half of that. Okay, so we have the Triton over here. It will silence the hero that attacks it. So in this case, it will actually be the Grace over here. We got combat over here. This one gives some damage. Okay. Oh, this is going to be weird because we still want to deal damage with those. I'm going to do the Grace over here, 42. Okay, so the Triton also gets a health boost whenever we attack. So that'll actually keep it alive. Do some combos over here. Okay, we're gonna actually let our Rodders come back in play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip the turn because we do want the extra spots open so that we can do the damage with the Tesla X. So we'll have combat damage over here. Okay, damage over there. Oh man, looks like we missed lethal. That's not fun. Okay, we have combat over here. We have the Rodders coming out at the end of the turn. Okay, we'll have a health boost to the Warlord at the end of the turn here. But we do have these Rodders, which will help us deal damage to the Warlord. So we have the Pierce coming. Pierce is coming again. Health at the end of the turn. Tesla X now dealing damage off of each Rodder. And there we go. The Savior lied to you from the start, and your king is, obviously, a fool. Go to your families while you can. So we had a little bit of a threat with the Triton because of the silence to our Grace, but with the Tesla X and the Necro Lich, we dealt the extra damage needed on the Warlord. Could have calculated for lethal 2 on that turn. Could have just summoned the Grimoire to deal damage, but yeah, that's fine. Rather go for a more consistent board. We did have some health to give anyway, so. Okay, all right, next we are on Fula Head Chopper. Okay, and yeah, let's take a look at their skills. All right, so whenever poison triggers on our side, meaning a hero that is poisoned on our side, they will get negative attack, and at the beginning of the turn, we'll poison all of our heroes. Okay, So unfortunately, we don't have any hero that can get rid of status effects such as Alexandria or Lotrix. So what we'll have to do is give a health boost, which most likely is going to come with our Yoster. We could also do immune heroes too. We'll see how much the poison is going to affect our board. So yeah, let's head over and check out their units. So we have poison, poison, poison the damage to our warlord. Okay, looks like we're going to see a lot of poison. Also have the floss over here with the extra summons and a health boost. All right, so yeah, let's go. Okay, they also have a lot of health, as you can see over here. Was thinking about going Masoras just to get them extra copies. The only issue is that that poison skill is going to happen and then copy on each one of the Masoras. So we can experiment with it. All right, we'll start with our Masoras first turn, something on A3, so I can get the most amount of copies as we can. Okay, some early damage. As you can see, the poison does happen. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, so we have the floss over here. It summons a plant, and then that plant will summon another plant. The poison off of the floss only happens to non-nature heroes, so in this case, it is not going to affect the Masoras. However, we still have that poison skill happening off of the warlord here. So let's see. We got combat over there. Got combat there. Gonna continue actually with the Necrolich over here on D1. Whoa! The Necrolich will help us get us some Rotters, help power up the Masoras, and then also deal some damage once they are destroyed. When is Wish Shop? I don't know. I do know that, however, on the Discord and I think it was a Facebook post or Reddit, one of the two, they have the January roadmap. So there will be another Wish Shop coming. I think it's within the next 3 weeks. It's on the same post that it says Fempire and a new event is going to happen. So yeah, the schedules are locked up and there is definitely going to be a Wish Shop. And also there's definitely not going to be a high growth, unfortunately. Alright, so we are going to be taking some damage off of the plants. We have the Koba here that will actually heal their warlord once poison triggers on our side. So you can see the heal there. Alright, so all of our Masora copies are gone, unfortunately. I'm going to go with the Shimona over here on A3. Help us get some protection with the shards off of the lanes and then also to the Shimona. Why there isn't high growth, I am not sure. I would think it's because they're trying to control the amount of, gems that are out there? Especially too, since they put 3 events back to back, and each one of those events, 2 of them, well, as you saw, 2 of them have new heroes, so that kind of encouraged other people to spend gems in order to get them done. So I would assume a lot of the community right now is in lack of gems, especially since they wanted to find out if those heroes were any good. The Arthur itself was okay, and the the scientist probably not so much, but I mean, he was the hyped hero. It was the one that got community feedback, and this is the hero that people wanted to see, apparently. So, yeah, gotta find a way to get some gems in the meantime. Oh boy. Do we have anything here? Okay, well, we can do a board wipe. You got Scientist. Okay, yeah. Scientist is alright. He does his own little health boost thing, and then also the negative attacks. Alright, so we have anything over here? Gonna have to do our board wipe now, especially since we don't want the Kobas out. So we'll do our Vampire, and we'll follow it up with the Destruction. The Koba will come back because it does have that Reborn skill. Again, that does also have that other skill that will heal the Warlord. Let's see. I'm gonna follow it up with the Yoster over here on A1. We'll silence the other heroes, so now the Koba Reborn doesn't have its skills. Also silencing these plants so they don't do their poison. And then we have our rotters at the end. Let's see. That is a lot of poison on this Necrolich. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna have to retool for this particular boss just because of how much poison damage we're gonna be taking. So we do need heroes with high health or some way to reborn. I don't know if we have actually Vanikori, but that would be another way to do it too. Alright, so we have the melee over here, dealing combat to our Yoster. Also does poison damage at the end of the turn. And we'll also, because of poison damage triggers, we'll deal damage to our Warlord. So we don't have anything for the large health Koba, and it is also protected by the Melia, so we're gonna have to surrender. And actually, I'm gonna go into our squad now and find a answer for this. Alright, so heading over to the squad. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually a large roadblock as well because of all the amount of poison that's happening. So let's see. I'm already seeing one potential answer with this Charn. The reason why is because it transforms into a building, and because of that transform, it will actually remove the poison. Also get the extra attack runes, so those will help. But let's check it out. Monkey King. Okay, yeah, we can put Monkey King in. Has some reflect damage. It's also a nature hero, so I'll at least get around the poison off the floss. Let's see here. Don't really have too much here, if anything. Oh, hey, we can go Mother Owl. Give an attack boost to our heroes. Also give an extra summon. Yeah, we'll place that in. Groot, maybe. Yeah, Groot can be a good thing. Maybe we go mostly nature, if anything else. Gonna put in this Bastet because we will need to deal extra damage to the heroes. Just gonna find out what we're gonna take out. I do like the Legion, although, let's see, off the order. Yeah, I'll probably just take out the Legion. Put in the Bastet. Let's see what else. This axe could help out, although I don't know how many. Oh, that's not a lot of damage here. Could do this Marquis. This one does poison damage. Also nature hero. Got the Maeve. Let's see. We have this immune hero. Could heal us. Necrolich with axe. That is an option too. We got those here. Still like the block with the Shimuna, because that, even with the nerf, it still works as a temporary blocker. So we'll have that there, 10 over there. Extra attack. Monkey King. Oh man, I want to find a way to put this Charn in here. on one level it'll actually get two attack runes. So yeah, actually, yeah. Gotta level up a little early. That's okay. Could help us out for later. And can we reborn this? Whoops. No, we cannot, but that's okay. Alright. So with the 2 extra attack runes, that could help us out in dealing damage. Still want to hold up with our Tesla X setup because we can deal damage with our heroes. And probably put them swords over here. Get the health boost off them from here. Necrolich for damage. I'm actually going to take out the Necrolich and go with the Charn for now. We'll try the setup. This one will depend a little bit more on our ranged heroes staying on the board, and then also just dealing damage with the extra attack, and then also protecting them with the metal shield. Okay, so yeah, let's try this out. I'm gonna try this 3 times, and then if not, we will, if you don't get it done, we'll switch over to our other squad. Okay, so, well, we have something different now. It's gonna start with the Shimuna over here, again on the A3. So you can see, when the Shimuna attacks, we'll get the Shard. The Shard will help us block because of the metal shield, and then also block the lanes for damage. Next turn, depending upon what happens, we will summon either a Grace to deal damage to the heroes, or we'll summon the Charn to get some extra attack runes out in play. Ooh, there's a Tengu out here. Alright. So this Tengu, when it comes into play, well, it'll turn our hero's attacks to 1 for a turn. Okay, I have to go, but I hope you have a good stream. Happy New Year. All right, hey, thanks, Felix. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, you know, we're actually going to start with our Yoster now. Do want to stop the Tengu because it is a male hero as well with that setting the attack to 1. You can also set it for a board wipe. So we're going to place it over the Yoster on... I'm going to place the Yoster over here on A1. Okay, we'll give a health boost to our heroes because of the females. And because of that, probably going to go... Yeah, we're going to go for a board wipe next turn along with summoning the Grace so that we can deal some damage early to the Warlord. Okay. Alright. Got that poison damage. Poison happening. Alright. We're going to do our Vampire Summon. Also with the board wipe. Getting rid of this hero that does poison to ranged heroes. Great. So that means the Yoster will probably be destroyed next turn. Yep. Alright. So we'll do Destruction. And then we will follow it up with the... Yeah, I guess we'll actually follow with Mother Owl this time. Yeah, we'll follow with Mother Owl. Okay. This Mother Owl will also give us an attack boost whenever an ally appears. So, get a little bit of a bonus here. Okay, so our Yoster will be destroyed next turn. This will probably be destroyed next turn. Oh, okay. It's still around. That's cool. Okay, so... Oh, probably could have actually placed the Mother Owl over here, so that way we can get the extra spawn. That'll help us deal some more damage. Okay, we're going to take lethal now because of the melee and then also the poison damage happening to our heroes. Okay. So it also doesn't help that we have pretty low health on our Warlord. Gonna have to take the damage off of these heroes. So let's try that again. I think we had some good potential there. Just we took too much damage early on. Okay, same thing. Let's start with our Shimuna over here. Actually gonna summon it over here on, what do you call it? On B3 this time. Get our adjacent damage out so that we can actually deal damage to these 2 rows. Then next turn, probably going to be doing our Vampire Summon so that we can control where the Shard lands. And then also, we do want to stop the damage happening to our Warlord. Whoa! That's not good. Okay, so we have this hero here. It seals the attack of the hero that attacks. And then also has a large amount of regeneration. Because this hero doesn't have any attack, it also will not trigger the damage skill. So let's do our Vampire, at least for now. And I'm going to follow it up with the Yoster over here behind the, let's see, so we'll have that. Poison over there. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we'll summon the Yoster over here on B1. Actually deal some damage. And then also silence this hero so it doesn't get further attack steal and the regeneration. Next turn, probably going to go for the board wipe and then combine it with the Masura summon, so that way we can get some more health boost to our heroes. Okay, we're definitely going to do a board wipe now, especially with the Floss dealing the extra poison damage. Okay, so all these heroes are now wounded. We'll do our destruction, and then we'll also follow up the Masura copies as mentioned. I'm going to place them over here in lane... we're actually going to place it over here in A2. The reason why is because we do want our melee spots still open to summon melee heroes. Particularly the, not the Masura, but the, what do you call it? The Charn, so we can get some extra attack wounds, deal some damage. Or potentially with the Bastet, so that when it comes into play and destroys something, we can get the attack boost and then go for damage to the Warlord. So, let's see, next turn, Yoster will be destroyed because of poison. And these Masura copies will also get poison as well. But we do have some blockers for now. We'll be able to deal some damage over to the enemies at the beginning of the turn because of our heroes over here. Okay, so we do have the poison happening. Do need to get rid of this melee now. Let's see, combat. So let me 91. Oh, that actually won't be enough to destroy that either. That's unfortunate. Can't kill anything. Yeah, we don't have enough damage to actually destroy this. That's bad. Okay, so let's see. Could give it a boost, I suppose. But even then, it won't be enough. So yeah, we're going to end up taking lethal over here. So it's unfortunate. We'll do this one more time as mentioned and see what we can do. I suppose a hero that could give us mental shield will be good too. So that way we can avoid the, the poison damage. All right, let's start with the Masaurs. Going over here on A3, getting the maximum amount of copies. Okay, we'll have our heroes poisoned at the beginning of the turn, which is annoying, but okay. At least we have blockers to the lanes for damage. So we're actually going to lose our buildings next turn here because they are poisoned. And potentially could lose all the Masaur copies. It depends if they have some other type of hero or something that can deal damage to all of these heroes. Okay, so we have the floss. Combat over here. Another plant. Okay. Alright, we'll do our vampire summon, followed up with the floss. Or not the floss, but the Yoster. Let's see, combat over there. Combat destroy that. As mentioned, we do want to protect the Yoster. And so actually, we're going to place it over here on... I want to protect those. Yeah, we'll actually summon it over here on E1. We'll have combat to destroy this plant because of the... We have the Archvampire dealing damage at the end of the turn, so we can at least open up this hero here. Although now the Yoster is vulnerable to damage, so if they summon something like Melia, that would be a problem for us. Whoa! Okay, they summon the Mantis. This is the one that has the attack steal. It will deal damage. We lost all our Masaur copies. Yeah, probably gonna go for the board wipe anyway, so we'll do that. Okay, and this time, actually, because of the Yoster being poisoned, we're gonna summon the Charn next. I'm gonna summon it over here on D3. Okay, we'll get some extra attack runes. And then also, as mentioned, it does transform into a building, so it is poisoned, but it will give mental shield to one of our heroes before the enemy attacks. So that'll potentially protect our Yoster over here. I don't know how the poison interaction is going to help. How is it going to work once this transforms back? We'll see how it goes. Right now it can at least survive the poison. Okay, so we have the poison there. Okay, we have the Tengu again with the damage. Don't have anything to stop it, but what we can do is, let's see, combat. Oh, you know, we can actually stop it with the Shimuna over here. So let's do that. So some of the Shimuna help us block. Yeah. Okay, we'll have the attack set to 1 because of the Tengu skill. Okay, we have the health boost again. And we're going to depend upon our Yoster to deal damage to these heroes. Anytime this Yoster does take the... if this is not protected by mental shield by the end of the turn, we will lose the hero because of the amount of poison from the Warlord. If only we were doing this journey a couple of days ago, because then the Shimuna wouldn't be nerfed and we'd still have our protection. Okay, so again, we have the Melia. Let's see, combat over there. Oh, great. Okay, so we can at least destroy these heroes. Just gonna make sure we have something else over here. We have the Grace, and so we're gonna summon her on one of these extra attack runes. Gonna block at least in lane C, so that way we don't take damage. Okay, we have our random damage happening once. We have the random damage happening twice. Okay, we have an attack boost happening to our heroes, and then we have an extra attack rune again. So at this point now, we have a little bit more health to our heroes. We are pretty low on health though, and we do have some protection, so it's kind of a toss-up. That's where we go. Probably next turn, let's see. Next turn, probably actually going to summon our Tesla X, because that's the only way we can deal consistent damage now, because of the negative attack happening to our heroes. Ooh, the Tesla X can also give us an attack boost too, which we will need in order to trigger off the attack skill for the what do you call it? The Grace here. So off of the poison, we have the Koba here with the Reborn. Let's see. Oh, hey, we're gonna have some more protection with our what do you call it? Shimuna. So let's do that. We need to summon the Shimuna over here on B3 because of how the shards are going to come out. Yeah. So at least we'll have some double protection. We'll have adjacent damage happening here, extra attack as well. Attack number 1, attack number 2. Okay, some damage over here. And then poison once again. All right. So we had to switch it up because we had a better chance of protecting our health with the second Shimuna. As mentioned, kind of similar with the Yoster from the previous turns. If we don't get Mental Shield on our Grace, then we won't have a setup. We do have some protection over here, but again, their heroes are pretty strong. Also, too, if they summon Amelia, we will be taking lethal because every one of our heroes are poisoned, and we will take damage for every poisoned hero on our side. Okay, so we have protection there. Oh, alright, well, we're going to lose our Grace now. Yep, because of the ranged hero here. Does the poison to our heroes. Let's see, so we have a shard for protection. 2 for that over there. Okay, we're just going to try and go for... Oh, you know what? We can do this. So we'll do our summons. I remember we still have the Yoster over here, so this will actually silence this hero. We'll also get a health boost to our heroes. And how do we want to follow up? That damage over there. This one over here. Okay, we'll still be taking poison damage over here. So let's see. So we'll have the shard to block. This shard will be destroyed. This will be destroyed over here. Oh, okay. We'll need to... Combat. Okay, we're gonna go with the Yoster over here on a C3. We need to protect this lane just because there's no blockers over here. I'm assuming that the next hero that they summon is going to be able to destroy this hero here. We do get a health boost at the end for every female that is on our side of the field. So in this case, we have our summons. But again, still pretty weak over here. So right now, we do have a little bit more protection. Although right now, with the amount of summons on the board, it's less likely of a chance that we have Mental Shield on the Yoster, which we do want to stay on the field for at least one more turn. Okay. Also, we did silence this stone golem, so now they won't get health back off of our poisons, which in this case is pretty much all of our heroes. Alright, so we have the damage happening at the beginning of the turn. We do have those Tengus out again. Let's see. 70 poison. Alright, so let's see. Blocker over there. Oh, we can't even summon our Bastet because it's going to destroy our hero over here. Alright, so I guess the only other thing we can do, however, is we got combat over there, combat there. Okay, I guess we're going to have to put in our Neko Lich back because that's the only way we can actually speed up and deal damage. So I'm going to place the, let's see, block. I'll stop that. Okay, going to summon the... Yeah, I'm going to summon the building over here on... What do you call it? I'm going to summon the Tesla X over here on B2. Still dealing some damage over to the Warlord, so that's good. Let's see, this will break. This will potentially be protected. And we are going to be using the shards to deal some damage once they are destroyed. Oh, nope, no Mental Shield this time. So that's destroyed. And they have Groots. Okay, so that's good to know. Alright, so we did take the extra damage on that lane, and then we lost our Yoster, and then we took the lethal there. Alright, so let us see what we can do. Gotta switch off of the squad. Gotta put that Necro Lich back into our squad so we can deal some more damage to the Warlord. Okay. Also, since the Mother Owl hasn't really been helping us, it does need to stay alive on the field for multiple turns in order to get off its skill. So basically, any hero that needs to stay alive on the field is going to be a problem. So do have that over here. This one can do some curse and actually deal some damage over the warlord. So this might not be too bad. Another female hero too. The Bastet still hasn't been helping us because we need to summon it in such a way that it comes up before the other heroes. And so playing mostly defense now. I'm going to do the Necro Lich over here. And then let's see. Still looking, seeing if we have any other spawns or health or anything like that. Could do some extra damage. Over here. Could silence, I suppose. Could do evasion, actually, against the ranged heroes. This one also gives us a attack boost at the end of the turn, but again, the poison is going to wipe out most of our attack boost, if anything. Spawners over there. Could do our own floss, although it's not going to deal that much damage. Still looking. You put in scientist. How much is it going to deal over here? Okay, so negative 11. We'll heal ourselves. Heal that. Give me just a little runny nose right now. Okay. Could do the Arthur Frostblade. That would be fun. Attack steal. See what the Kong Monkey King is going to do for us here. This game really give us block. It gets attack boost. Also has reflect. Probably does need to stay around though, so that is a thing. Angelia could give us mental shield. Also deal damage to non-order heroes. So in that case, which one are those there? Oh, it's pretty much all of them. Let's see. Well, we do have we have a mix of non-order, so that's probably not going to help us out that much. We got the Super Mary here with the metal shield. But then the poison is going to break through that shield. So let's see. Deal 21 to 27 for every vampirism. That it's pretty much like curse, if anything. So we can't break through. We got that. Got those over there. I'm gonna filter through the buildings and see if we have anything. Could be something that we were missing. Yeah, we don't have Caesar's head, so we can't deal damage that way. As you can see, it is. Can we summon it? That'd be crazy if we did. Oh no, we can't. We have to actually unlock it in battle. Okay. Well, we don't have that as an option, which is not fun. Oops. No. Do not want to see our stats right now. And we don't have Vanakori either, so we can't just do reflect damage left and right. Alright, so we will look for one more solution. Freddy over there, Angelia over here, extra attack over there. You know, I'm actually going to put in the Grimory Nightchild back into here. It does have flight, so at least you can stop at least some of the melee heroes. And then that curse could potentially help out. And it's another female hero, so it'll help with the Yoster boost. And so yeah, let's try again. Alright, so as we've seen, the Shimuna is going to help us a lot in terms of blocking. So we'll start with that. Gonna go with the Shimuna over here on... So we want that destroyed. Damage over there. Maybe having this building alive will help us out. But for now, we're going to do the Shimuna over here on A3. Just make sure we have our protection as normal. It's hot here, man. Okay, next turn, probably going to be following up with the Yoster. Start some health boosts on our heroes. Yeah! We might actually lose right now. just because of how much health the Amelia has. So let's see. We'll have adjacent damage to deal damage over here. Deal damage over there. Oh boy. Alright, I guess we'll go with our Rotters over here on A2. Or our Necrolich, rather. The Rotters will come out and play, help us block. Have the poison happening again. And, well, we are pretty low on health already, just because of the amount of damage the melee can do, both with combat and also the skill effect that it has. Okay, so we have poison. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll get rid of the melee now, because we can't take that extra poison damage. Okay, we'll do the ward wipe. Combat over there, combat there. Okay, we are next going to go with the Yoster over here on the health rune of 1. But we do need to block the other lanes, which we did do that, so that's good. Okay, next turn, let's see, probably going to have to go with the Charn to help us get a mental shield over to our heroes. Otherwise, we will... Yeah, we can go Curse as well. Guess it's not too bad. Oof. Okay, so we have damage at the beginning. We can go for the Mazor copies. That's not too bad either. Alright, so we have combat over there, combat there, combat there. Yeah, we're gonna need to block with our Mazors, so let's go for that. Alright, so we have our Shard. We have the Mazors here. And we have the health boost at the end, which won't be enough because these heroes do have too much attack, so... Unfortunate. We'll try that again. We're gonna have to buff up our Yoster, or at least put a couple more levels into it. Alright, so that was attempt number 1. Let's go for number 2. Okay, same thing. We'll go there. Yeah, same thing with the Shimuna. Yeah. I was thinking about doing the Charn first, but there's nothing too much that we need to protect. These buildings are going to be destroyed anyways, so it's just better off if we have some field presence before anything else. Yeah. Can't deal with that melee at first turn. Alright, we got the, okay, yeah, that could work. Got that over there. We have the Shard, that'll help. I guess now we'll go with the Charn next turn. Give some mental shield to our heroes off of the attacks. Get the extra attack runes, which may be helpful for later. Alright, so we have combat there, we have combat there, poison, poison. Okay, we're gonna do our destruction to get rid of the melee, as mentioned. We'll have the Shard protect us, and then we'll follow it up with actually... So not quite enough to deal damage over here. Block over there. Yeah, we can actually deal some damage over the Tengu, so that's not too bad. So summon the Yoster on the extra attack rune. Okay, we'll get a health boost to our heroes. Okay, and then we'll see the poison happen at the beginning. Next turn, probably gonna go with the... Probably Necrolich, because we do need some more blockers on the board. Not going for combat to the Warlord quite yet, because we still need a pretty good setup for the next couple of turns. Okay, well, we have the Groot that came out. Silence the Yoster, so no more health boost, but our Shamun is still around, so that's cool. Well, let's see. So let's see, combat over there, combat there. Yeah, we will still need the damage off of the Rotter still happening. Yeah, so we do need board presence more than damage. So what we'll do is we'll continue on. We'll summon the... not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the Necrolich over here on the extra attack room. get those rotters out at the end of the turn, which will help us block, and then it'll also deal damage once they are destroyed. Okay, so again, still have a little bit of setup. It's also good we summon the Necrolich on the bottom because of how the health skill happens. So whenever the rotter dies, will give a health boost to the Necrolich. So if the rotters die first, we'll have them boost the hero here. As mentioned, next turn, probably going to go for the Tesla X, so we can start dealing damage over to the Warlord. We have an okay board setup, although, let's see. This lane is pretty vulnerable. Looks like we're going to lose our... where do you go? The Floss is going to destroy our Charn over here, so no more mental shields. Okay, and then looks like we won't be able to attack now with our Shamuna because of the 0 attack. Let's see, combat over there, combat there, let's bring block over there. Yeah, okay, so even with that, we won't be able to attack now. Poison happening. Yeah, we don't have enough to actually stop this because of the Floss. Ugh, man. I'm not sure which is actually worse for us right now. Is it the poison damage happening to our heroes or the negative attack happening? Probably gonna say actually the poison, because we can't have our heroes stay alive long enough to do a setup for anything. Alright, so we'll start with the Necrolich this time, actually on the D3, as mentioned. So we have those rotters to help us block. We have the poison happening at the beginning of the turn. And well, we could potentially go with either the Grace first turn, the next turn, or the Tesla X. Oh, what if we just race the Warlord? Yeah, I wonder if we just race the Warlord instead. Don't really have too many ways to get rid of their stuff, so might as well. We'll try a different strategy. So this time we'll go with the Vampire, and then we're going to follow it up with the... we still need a board, though. That's a problem. Because if we try to race them, then we're going to run out of steam because the building is going to be eventually destroyed. Damage over there. Attack boost over there. Also, we can't take the extra damage, so... I guess, yeah, we'll follow it up with the Shimuna over here. So a little premature with our Vampire, because we thought we were going to go for an aggressive strategy, but we need to, I guess we need to build up a board just a little bit before we can start summoning the Tesla X. This ranged hero is a problem because it deals additional poison damage to our ranged heroes, so in this case the Necrolich is going to be taking damage. Okay, we have the Floss, which we do want to get rid of for sure. Let's see, that there. Okay, we have the Rotters still dealing damage. Damage over there. Poison, poison. Ugh. For real? For real. All right. Let's see. So I guess we'll do Destruction now, and then we'll follow it up with. Let's see how much health. That's 44. Yes, 44. Okay. All right. Gonna follow up with the Yoster over here on the health rune, silencing this hero so it doesn't get the extra plant that summons. Start giving a health boost over here. And let's see, probably next turn I'm gonna go for the Grace to start wiping out some heroes. Do need to get some more females on the board so we can get more of a health boost over to the other heroes. Some damage happening over there. Gonna go with the Grace now on B2. Hopefully you have enough damage to destroy these heroes. We do that. Not enough on this one, unfortunate. Watch this hero cause lethal. Okay, we do have the health boost happening over here. Grace is still vulnerable because of the open lane. We do still have our Yoster, but again, not really getting too much of a boost right now. Did have to get rid of that Melia no matter what, because we can't take the poison damage off of the skill. Wow. we're still alive. Okay, great. That being the case, let's see. Got shard. Do want to have the shard still available so we can get our Shimuna protected. So what we're gonna do actually is do the... Yeah, we're gonna go over here with the Masora summon on B3. The reason why is because we did want to leave one of these melee spots open so we can do a shard to still protect. Okay, we have the health boost happening at the end. Our Yoster will be destroyed now because of the poison. How much poison on the Grace? It is 70. Okay, so I'll still be alive for one more turn. Oh, I can put in the, what do you call it? So they have the rare Aphrodite. That's the one that deals it. Whenever one of our heroes dies, it will heal another one of our heroes to full health. So maybe we could use that in combination with the poison happening. So say for example, if this Yoster dies, then our Grace will actually heal to full health. Poison, damage, and do we have enough for the 7 extra attacks? We do not. That is a bummer. Okay, let's see. So no more shards, but we will have the Masoras for the damage, or actually the extra copy. Could potentially give this metal shield, although it is such a long shot, but gotta take these chances. So we're gonna summon the Charon over here on... I'm gonna summon the Charon over here. So you can see the attack is set to 1, that is fine. We do want the extra Masora to help us block. Damage over there. Okay, we have the poison happening once again. We're hoping that the mental shield is given to the Grace next turn while these heroes do attack. So that way we can go for the damage there. Yeah, if they summon another range hero, they actually have lethal on this lane too. 1, 2, and here's 3. There you go. Okay. Let me see if I do have that other hero, that one I just talked about. Gonna have to start digging in the collection to see what other solutions we have. Alright, so those aren't that helpful. Yeah, those were there. This is not a rare. Ew, okay. So we have the rare Madame Lotrix. This one summons a puppet that can help us get rid of the poison. Let's see here. Nope, not the Cyclop. Where's that Aphrodite? A lot of rares in this game. All right. I guess we could filter for it too. Just going through the scroll and seeing what other things we have here. Nope. Okay. Hey, so we do have it. So as mentioned, see, whenever one of our heroes dies, we'll heal another one. So I'll take that out. And it also is an order hero too, so that's kind of cool. But it's very low health, so you won't even stay alive for one turn. Wow. I don't know how useful that's going to be. We'll throw it in anyways. All right, we'll try this one more set of times, and then we'll end it there. Okay. Start with the Shimuna as mentioned before. Place it over on A3. The shard protecting our building, which is going to be destroyed by the poison, but at least we have more coverage on our lanes. Probably next turn, gonna go with the Charon, so we can get some mental shield to our heroes. Also, attacking right now is not going to help us. Okay, we have the Malia, as mentioned. I'm gonna go with the Vampire to help us block. Our random damage would actually be enough. Oh, actually it should be, right? 1791, oh, that's cool. Okay, so we'll have combat over here, plus the random damage should be enough to destroy the Malia. We'll give an attack boost to a couple of our heroes off of the kill. Okay, and that's also number 1 of 7, so I guess we can keep count of that, although Grace is probably not going to be alive for more than a turn. But yeah, you never know. Okay. Well, we have the Tengu over here. Could go for silence. The damage is going to be what, 91 as mentioned? So 91 plus combat. That'll actually put it at 134. Oh, okay. So that'll actually be enough to destroy that. Yeah, we'll do that. And we're going to need some RNG to pull off on the shard summon, which is good. Alright, so we silence the group. Or not the group, but the Tengu. We have combat to destroy that, and then we have the health boost over there. Unfortunately, we will lose the Grace next turn because it is not protected by the poison. But yeah, we have to juggle the amount of things that we're doing on the board. So right now it's a mix of protecting our heroes and also dealing damage over to the Warlord. Okay, we have the Koba over here. Even doing destruction now won't actually help because this hero will come back. But what we can do is we can, let's see, damage over there. Oh, we can go for the mental shield. So we'll do that. Let's see, block over there. Okay, yeah. Next gonna go with the Charin, help us get some mental shield. We have good placement over here with the shard, which is what we need. Okay, we have the poison happening again, and then we have the extra attack runes. Again, really not going for damage to the Warlord. Really have to make sure that we have setups, especially since their heroes are much stronger than ours. Oh, if we had Apollo, that would be good, because off of every summon we would get a mental shield. Okay, so we have the Floss. It's good we did save the Yoster for this, as opposed to just the Koba. Alright, we'll go for the board wipe now. So now we're just dealing with the Koba. Very strong, but that's okay. We won't get an extra shard because this doesn't have an attack. I guess we'll have to go with the building to give us an attack boost. So we'll go with that. Deal some damage, get some extra attack runes. That's really it. Just really looking for the attack boost from the Teslex so that we can continue to get shards here. Yoster right now has... Oh, okay, so we'll be destroyed in combat next turn. Could have just went for... no, this is just for adjacent damage, not for actual boost. So, at least we can block for the time being. Metal shield happening our building. Okay, we can now get the shard again. Though, still pretty vulnerable. Well, now is a good time as any time to do the... what do you call them? Oh, they're also getting the health back off of the poison. Alright, we're in a pretty unwinnable state, but we'll continue on, see what we can do. Get the shard. Okay, we have extra combat happening to the Mantis, and then we'll start dealing some damage over to the Warlord once the Rotters are destroyed. Oh, okay, and we're probably toast now because of the Malia. We have at least 3 heroes that are poisoned. So you see 1, 2, yep. Yep. And there we go. Yeah. Ah, that Malia. Okay. It stinks because we only have one way of getting rid of the Malia too, and that's with a Grace with direct combat plus the random damage. Alright, so this is number 2. Gonna go with the... we'll go with the Masora copies this time. I also see that we do have a little bit of protection with the rare Aphrodite. Oh, I didn't even equip up our pet. So we do have a honeydew of all pets. It's gonna give a little bit of a health boost to our heroes, and that's really it. Maybe that health will help out. Really should be a little bit more prepared. Okay, we have the Floss happening with the extra summons. Okay, we have the poisoning happening there. Okay, we have the Yoster that could silence, I suppose. We got combat over there, health boost over there. This hero is poisoned, so that actually won't be enough. Combat there. Sure, why not go for damage? Alright, we'll go with our vampire. And then follow it up with the Yoster. At least silence the extra... silence these heroes so they don't get the extra summons. Okay, we are going to be taking some damage next turn, at least over on this lane. Potentially more as well. How much is our boost? This is only 8. Wow. That is actually very tiny. Alright. Yeah! It's Melia! And Melia has wiped out our heroes. Alright, great. Alright, so that's the end of that. Okay, one more time, and we will end it there. Okay, yeah, we'll start with the same thing with the sword. Okay, so we have the poison once again. It's Melia. Hooray. Alright. Well, we'll do the same thing. Let's see. Vampire over there. Could give on the attack boost. That'd be enough for that. Oh, it's another hero in poison. Yeah, sure. Alright. So we'll do our vampire summon. And follow it up again with the Grace, as mentioned. It was unfortunate our copies landed on top as opposed to the bottom, because now we have a lot of vulnerable lanes. So most likely the Grace will be destroyed next turn, and if not, we still need to rebuild the board back because these mature copies are poisoned. Oh, this one is even worse. So this one gets a health boost whenever poison triggers on our side. Poisons, and then also deals damage to... I'll deal extra poison once it happens. So, let's see. So I guess the only thing we have here, we have damage over there. Damage, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Necrolich over here on the health rune. Get some Marauders that'll help us at least deal some, what do you call them? Deal some damage to heroes and then also help us block. Okay, we have the Anak over here that poisons our ranged hero, so in this case we'll take some extra damage here. Okay, we'll do the board wipe now to get rid of these heroes. Then we'll follow it up with the Shamuna on C3 so we can get some protection over to the Necrolich. Okay, we have a little something going on right now. Probably next turn, gonna go for the Charm to get some Mental Shield over to our heroes. Although with the extra Marauders coming out, that's gonna draw away the chances that we have to protect this hero. Okay, we have our damage happening there. We have the Toxic Mantis that will steal the attack. Oh. No, if anything, we can start... Oh, well, no, because we still need the poison. Ah. Is this the time to race? We don't have our extra summons for another couple of turns. Could get rid of this hero, or at least silence it. Then start giving health back to our heroes. Wish this hero was Chaos, so we can just deal damage that way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that'll deal 80. That'll be destroyed. We have 1, 2 turn clock. Can't destroy this off of combat, and this is off by 2. We could destroy it that way. I guess that'd be alright. Though we won't have any other setups, that's a problem. No. Let's see, we'll give a boost over to our heroes. Actually, no. No, we'll go this way. We'll go for the Charn. We'll get those shields. Hopefully we get the shields. Got no other shards over here. Get the extra attack runes. Then probably going to go for the Yoster next turn. We don't really need to silence this hero because it just has high attack, if anything else. And the regeneration isn't so much of a problem. We just need to make sure that we can have some protection on our heroes. That's good, we saved it because of that floss. Looks like we did get the mental shield on our Necro Lich. That's good. Gonna be losing the Shamuna next turn because of all the poison that's been landing on her. Okay, we have the poison happening again. Okay, let's see. So we got damage over there, damage there. Not enough to destroy that. Combat over there. Ugh. Melee over here. Okay, we're going to take a risk over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to summon our... Yeah, we're going to summon our Yoster over here on A2. Silencing these heroes. Deal some damage. Okay, we'll have the Rotters coming out again. Got the... no health boost, actually. That's no good. Okay, well, we'll still have some blockers over here for now. We'll be able to deal some damage at the beginning of the turn, which will potentially wipe out some of these plants over here. We're dealing some damage over the Warlord, so that's a good thing. And looks like we're gonna have our summons for next turn, so that'll actually help us out to deal damage with the Teslax. Whoa! Okay, so we took some damage again. We're gonna take some damage over here. Okay, we have some protection with our Charn. Okay, and okay, we have some damage. All right, cool. Okay, some more damage, that's fine. We're gonna go with our summons. Okay, will we have enough damage to destroy the, what do you call? The Mantis. The answer is no. Have extra attack over there, damage over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not enough to destroy that. Could do block. We still have our Rotters, so we can go with that. So we're gonna summon our Teslax over here on A1. Do some damage for every hero that's out on the field. Okay, so not enough to destroy that. We can actually destroy this one, so that's good. Deal some extra damage that way. Extra attack runes. We have the health boost at the end from the Yoster, and then we have the Rotters coming out to help us block. They are getting a health boost because of... See, okay, it's just the regeneration, not a boost to the Warlord health. So I guess the only thing now is the Melia that could deal the poison damage over to our Warlord. I guess they could also summon the Nada too. Okay, we do have protection with our Mental Shield given from the Charn. Have damage over with the Rotters. Okay, damage there, damage. Oh, it's close. It is very close. Let's see. Combat over there, combat there. So let's see, 80, this is 30. So we need to deal, how many, we need, let's see. So all of 20, we need 20 more. Oh, we're not gonna have 20 more. How? Oh no, we're not gonna be able to do this. Right, we have, oh, we can, we can protect with our Shamuna. Have the Shard, block over there, Rotters there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 6, that'll be 120, so not enough, so we will need the Shamuna to help us block. Hopefully we get some good protection, good spot for shards, which we do not actually. But we do have the health boost at the end. We have the Rotters coming out, have the poison happening. We're gonna lose the Yoster next turn because of the extra poison. Oop, see how much poison? It's been on the field for at least one turn, I know that. So yeah, so it will be destroyed from there. Yeah! Oh, for real? Alright, so that's, I mean, the Melia itself is going to destroy us, but it was all the Mental Shield that helped us out. Damage there, damage there. Ugh. Alright, so we had something going on. It was just that Melia came out. We have no way to heal. That's a big problem. But we do have a pretty good setup for this boss. It's just a matter of getting all those pieces together. Okay, well, that being the case, we'll just end the journey for today. So yeah, so just a quick recap of today's stream. We were a little short off of the runes needed for the world event. Probably going to do, as mentioned, going to do it offline and then continue on with the world event. We do have enough levels on those heroes, especially the Dandy Croc, so we will be able to finish it. It's just a matter of, can we roll extra runes to open up the chests? And actually, we're also short on gems, so that might be a problem too, but you know, we have a couple more days. As shown over here, we have 4 days, so still good for that. We also did some pit. We were on Misty Overwatch for a little bit. The Shamunas are the strongest threats for that boss because they have the metal shield and yeah, the metal shield and shards, and then also they have the Kelhorn that does the bleeding. Just a lot of stuff that can help get rid of your board pretty early. So expect to take a couple of attempts on her, unless of course you do have some sort of transform or silence heroes. You can do that. We also did some journey as well. We got through, I think we got through 1 boss, and we are currently stuck right now on this boss here, the Fula head chopper. This boss has a lot of poison damage to our heroes. Also can heal with the Koba. Also can heal their heroes with the Queen Nada, and then just a lot of swarm, poison, and damage to our warlord. So we're gonna look for some solutions through our squad offline and try to set up something. We do have our last attempt over there was pretty good, but again, once that melee came out, we couldn't take any more damage because of the poison happening to all of our heroes. So yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content streaming schedule is on the Twitch, so check it out. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more of the world event coverage on the YouTube. We're also going to be doing some more journey in the future. Judging from how many attempts we just used on that 1 boss, probably not going to be getting through the journey by the time the rewards ends. But yeah, I mean, we do have at least some battles ready for those heroes. So yeah, so we'll also have, yeah, Divine Arena is going to refresh in about an hour, so we'll have a video up on YouTube shortly for that. And yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Happy New Year to all. Stay safe out there, and yeah, this is Happy Splasher signing off.